This episode begins with Myung-soo confronting the chairman and blaming him for killing his wife and son. Tae Ha tries to protect his grandfather, but he's too late. In fact, he pushes Tae Ha out the way and takes the full blow of the vase to the face. He begins bleeding and passes out on the floor. Seeing red, Tae Ha is shocked and heads over to Myung-soo, choking him out. Yeon-woo shows up just in time and tells him to stop, pointing out that he is better than this, and he does stop himself, just. With the chairman admitted to hospital, the company are confused over what this means going forward. After all, who is going to take over? Tae Ha acts like nothing is a foul and shows up for the morning meeting. Tae-min is there too, but this time he's actually open and welcoming, claiming that Tae Ha is no longer Kang Dro. He hands over a drink. As Hong comments on how brothers are always brothers, and he's now looking out for Tae Ha. After the big accident, the chairman is now suffering from euphoria. It's a condition where he's happy about everything, despite the amount of despair and problems he's had lately. Tae Ha speaks to Yeon-woo about how he feels after, happy that she's here for him. He points out that he needs her, but Yeon-woo is conflicted. There's only a few days left and the Guardian Angel told her explicitly that Tae Ha's heart will stop and he'll pass if she stays here. While this is going on, we've got more drama, with Sawal as she believes she's lost her wedding ring. When Hong returns home, he finds the place a complete mess and both his sister and Fiank drinking heavily. It's an amusing scene, and it's backdropped by Tae-min finally opening up and speaking plainly to Yeon-woo. He patches things up with her, and she encourages him to come by more often. Tae-min overhears that Hae-suk is still scheming at work and decides to interject. He shows up to see her and confronts her plans about becoming chairwoman. He tells her to stop and points out that all these wrongdoings keep coming back to her. He wants her to think about it again and leaves her to mull it over. The thing is, quite a few on the board are holding a grudge against the chairman, so it's going to be hard to dissuade them. Meanwhile, Yeon-woo hands over the old diary to Lee Mi-dam. She decides she's going to go back to protect her husband. With tears in her eyes, she prepares to leave this world behind. This is unbeknownst to Tae Ha though, who sits in the board meeting. He's shocked when he finds out Hae-seol is relinquishing her position and actually handing all her shares over to Tae Ha. So now Tae Ha is going to be the one to take charge of SH Group. On the way out, Tae Ha thanks Hae-suk for what she's done and for her hard work. She admits that she's always disliked him, but does thank him for looking after Tae-min at least. That night, Yeon-woo admits the truth. She's leaving and heading back home. I must go in order for you to live. You won't be ill anymore, she says. Tae Ha though is shocked and refuses to let her go. However, Yeon-woo has already made her mind up. Tae Ha tries to dissuade her though, pointing out that he loves her when he comes over for them to have their last meal together. Yeon-woo knows that time is precious and is also of the